Virgo, welcome back to Theresthattarot. I hope that you are doing well. Virgo, we're just going to see what's going on with you. So let's see. Virgo, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six of Cups, Cancer energy. Hierophant came out sideways. I'm going to keep it like that. A lot of y'all may be halfway out of something. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands in the reverse. I'm picking up on a lone wolf. Somebody may be watching something happen. Somebody may be going towards someone. It's like, but they're coming out of... Somebody's coming out of something. And I don't know if they're going back towards a past person. I'm hearing someone I left behind. Now I'm hearing somebody I used to know. And it's like somebody's coming out of... And it could be out of thin air, like out of a... out of a puff of smoke, but somebody's watching this happen. What is this? They're coming to communicate something, and they have a lot of things to say, and it could be pertaining to an ending or betrayal. It's like somebody's hurt that something is over, and they want to talk again. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Like, ouch. This ending really hurt somebody, and it's like, I'm still in my feelings, or I know that either I cheated myself out of this. What? It's 4 of Pentacles. It's like I've still been holding on. I've still been waiting. I feel like what's happening is somebody isn't communicating. It's like they keep these feelings to themselves. Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords, Sun in reverse. What is the 7 of Swords? Somebody feel like now I'm hearing, and she's a Virgo. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. So who was it that was no good? Was it you or them? Because somebody's still holding on to this Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands seems to not be fighting for anybody. I feel like this Queen of Wands is pretty detached and maybe giving their energy to someone else. Or this could be like somebody who, yeah, because you two were coming up as a match. So you could be the queen, you could be the king in the reverse, right? So it looked like somebody had to heal themselves from the other person. And it's like, I went through this. And now somebody's deciding to be the person that the other person doesn't have to heal from. It's like, well, now I've decided to be all of those things that you want, right? It's like I've resolved those things. Is that what he's doing? And it's like he wants to commit. I don't want this to be over. And I'm seeing someone that's like, I want to work on this. I want this. How does she feel? Or the queen, however. Somebody may be alone right now. They're thinking, you know, is this just a distraction? Page, what over here? Yes, indeed. Somebody know. It's like she feels like something is not, I'm hearing feasible, but also it's like consistent. It's almost like I don't even want to find out. If she were to give this a chance, what would the outcome be? Something about candlelight could be significant. She might not be wrong. She might not be wrong. Because what are his genuine intentions? they're coming from a place of, it's coming from a place, somebody has a problem with like self-esteem or something like that. And as long as somebody's operating from a space like that, they will continue to do the things that perhaps sabotage this relationship. Not to put all the weight on one person, because a relationship involves more than one person, okay? And now there's some people who do fuck up a good thing. It happens. But you know, take it how it resonates. So somebody just feel like I wouldn't get what I want if I went back to this. Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. It's like of course I still have feelings. Oh my goodness, this person has feelings. You were this person. Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. Damn. Y'all was in love, or they was in love, or you was somebody was in love. This was love. This is love. Because it's still in the energy. Love don't go away. You know, we can go our separate ways and things like that. Love don't just go away. You know, not if it's real. And that doesn't mean that you're going to cheat on your partner if you still have the energy of love for another person. It doesn't mean you're even doing anything about it. It just means that, yeah, we were in a space of love at some point, physically together. And I wish that person well from a distance, you know. So it's like, it's not as big as we make it. But somebody here is, it's like even with all of that, even with all the feelings, honey, Aries, I mean, not Aries, but this is an Aries card. Emperor. I feel like this is someone who was like, you know, once all the smoke clears, all the lovey feelings, it's like I realized that, like, okay, so this is what this is. Somebody may have been blinded by their love for the other person. But then shit started not adding up. Something just didn't feel as stable as it used to. And you know how you look back at a picture and you be like, damn, we was in that moment. You know what I mean? But then you look over at the person and you like, we ain't in that moment no more. That's what this is kind of like. And somebody started to realize how stressed they were. And they were like, you know, I'm not giving this a second chance, actually. The Hierophant in the reverse, because it was always, not in the reverse, it just came out sideways. And it's like, there could have been pressure from an ex, too. Because is this the same person as the Queen of Wands? I don't think there was an ex involved. I do think there was manipulation, though. There was like some bullshit going on in this relationship. And it was hard to build because what are we building on? And I feel like it was the masculine. Maybe he lost hope and commitment, you know, a while back. Somebody broke his heart. Damn. Somebody broke his heart back at 14 and every girl after that was payback. Could be one of those situations. But whoever this is, them not listening to their intuition. Either there was something that they should have walked away from and walked straight into this miracle is what this looked like with the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Or somebody let this walk away. So let's see. I feel like somebody's looking back at old pictures. Page of Wands in the reverse. Let's see what I can here. Y'all can have like a Polaroid. Y'all can have Polaroid cameras or Polaroid pictures together with this person. or something about old pictures. Something about blues music, something about Africa, something about fast travel too. Or you could go on a trip and it just feel like it went so fast. Why is the Page of Wands in the reverse? What's the advice? Somebody's not over someone, okay? And somebody's very hurt and feeling like left out and rejected at the fact that it's like, I want to work with this person. What is the Hierophant in the reverse? Either somebody's like already in a relationship. Ooh. Is this who we've been talking about? It's like somebody's very suspicious. Yeah. Somebody's very suspicious of this relationship, or, you know. And is there another person involved? Yes. They may be in the dark. And they may, is this on his side? Yes. So it's like he's not over something, or he's not over someone, but he with somebody else, and they're in the dark about it. But do they know? They don't know, but their insecurities are starting to rip off the blindfold. It's like, I ain't feeling good about this situation. It's like, it's like they gonna slow things. Somebody, she finna pump the brakes on him too, because she's feeling the sense that something is not over. That's the Page of Wands in the reverse, because now it's here twice. Wow. The Page of Wands in the reverse is here twice, along with the Queen of Wands being in the reverse here twice, because somebody has a decision to make in love. Lover's card, Two of Wands. And somebody needs to do that on their own time with the Nine of Pentacles. That's the thing. We end up in these relationships with people while we sitting there waiting on somebody else to make a decision. And what you gonna do once they make that decision? What if they do choose you? What you gonna be like, hey, it's been nice getting to know you, but the love of my life is back, so I gotta go. Hey, that you racking up some kind of karma, and somebody will be judged for that, you know. Not by me. Not by me. There's that tarot ain't judging nobody. I mean, there's that tarot been in lots of situations. But this could end up being not such a great thing if somebody don't handle it the right way. I'm not saying sit on a stool and wait for somebody to take you back to whoever that's for. But I am saying that the way that somebody may be going about something may not be working. Something is a vibe, though. And I feel like that's why somebody's doubling back. This was very similar to Leo's read, with somebody going back to something. Or their attention, anyway. Because this is just energy. A person can be sitting there in front of you smiling and all kind of shit, but what's going on in their energy is like turbulent. So all the time that we see stuff in these readings, it's not always things that are probably physically happening, but it's in the energy. Like, but our energy fluctuates all day. So really do take it how it resonates. Let's look. I feel like what's so hard about this connection, or this connection ending or something like that, is the fact that the two were good friends. That is a tough one. And for Virgo, that can be very tough. Because y'all value your friendships. And I do value my friendships with Virgos, because they're normally just like... Y'all are truly irreplaceable friends. But stop sleeping with your friends. You know, the thing is, it's like, If you want to keep them, you can't sleep with them. If you want to keep them, you can't sleep with them unless you're going to commit. And talk about what you both want. Because I feel like this is one of those situations where it's like, it didn't have to end like this. That's what this seems like. But sometimes we just let our emotions and, you know, we always get things confused. All of us, or I'll say this, all of us have gotten things confused. There are a lot of people who came into my life that were supposed to be a friend, or we were supposed to work on a project together or something like that. And we ended up sleeping together and everything got fucked up. Now I'm here, what's that song? I never thought that we would ever be more than friends. But when we kissed, the moment after, I looked at you different. The moment after. It don't matter how long y'all known each other, and you may have looked and said, damn, she got a fat ass, or you may have looked at his sweatpants and you like, or whatever. But until you actually go there, because all of us got a sexy ass friend, you know what I mean? But until you actually go there, shit change once you go there. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody whose heart connects through sex. And that's when you really got to be careful. Because it don't matter how much of a G you think you are. Some people got a different kind of juju down there. And this looks like one of them situations. Somebody's not over it. What else is here for Virgo? This is very much like Pisces. So I might be dealing with Pisces. This is very much like Leo's reading. So... somebody's very mysterious. Somebody's stuck in a time. Y'all could have trauma bonded together. This looks like a trauma bond. This looks like something where it was like love may have not been the priority as much as like codependency, or like some of y'all would get high together. Something was like toxic. Somebody started moving on. The connection started to kind of like disconnect. I feel like somebody had some different kind of desires. It's like maybe some people knew about it, maybe others didn't, or some kind of sneaky link thing went down. I feel like this was out of ego, or in order to make someone feel better. Is that what they did this? It's like somebody could have expressed it. Yes, somebody could have expressed their insecurities through like wild antics. I'll say it like this. Me and you are in a relationship or friendship or situationship or whatever, because this feels situationshipy. So me and you are in this situationship. You do something that triggers my insecurity, so I go cheat on you. It happens. Okay, people do dumb shit all the time when all we had to do was talk about it. Actually, when you did A, B, C, D, it hurt my feelings. And we've been spending enough time together for me to be able to say that to you. You know what I mean? It's like, why do we feel like we can't say, yo, that was offensive, and I'm not fucking with it? So... and it's not that you have to do anything about it, but, you know, it's almost like calling somebody's bluff. If you really care about me, you would. Now, that doesn't mean that you come up every time you stump your damn toe. Actually, because we have to give more grace than that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if me and you went out together, I rode with you, and then you met somebody and y'all hooked up, and then you left me and you ain't say that, and me and you supposed to be cool. Yeah, I'm finna address that shit with you. Like, so this could have been one of those situations where it was like all you had to do was address things with me, but you went and did some other shit. And I feel like it's because there was something here that wasn't based on love necessarily. It was based on like a laying down of the burdens. I don't know what the hell is going on. So then somebody's unhappy with how secretive someone is too, or how it's like, how'd you somebody, when they go and heal from a situation, when they go and like get their stuff together, they're very mysterious about it. And it's like somebody may go into a situation, get stressed out by it, pull themselves out of it, and come back sexier or something. It's like something about them that's like wise, sexy. I'm hearing immortal. Like, and now somebody's like, are you dealing with somebody else? And they just can't figure out. It's because this person is so mysterious, it illuminates another person's insecurities, and this shit is crazy. But I feel like the bottom line of it is that somebody walked away because, and I'm not laughing at the situation. I think the bottom line of it is now whoever, it's like, if you're worried that I'm cheating on you, that's what you get. That's the energy that's here. It's like whoever's worried about what the other person is doing is justice. Now, I'm not saying that it's like nanny boo boo. It's not that. But it's like, you know, yes, of course this is what's happening because that happened and that happened and that didn't happen and whatever, you know what I mean? Something is justice. Nine of Cups in the reverse, Emperor in reverse. Somebody was not showing up the way they were supposed to show up. And now something's not showing up for this person. Or it's like they've lost control. And then they may be in denial that something is over. Somebody don't know what to say either because it's like I'm stuttering right now. Something could be happening tonight. Ooh, 7 of Swords when I asked what tonight was about. Now I'm getting, make sure that you're not sleeping in too late. Or something could be going on tonight and then you end up sleeping in tomorrow to like 12 o'clock. But I'm seeing either somebody's strategizing there with, yep, strategy, somebody like snuck out. Y'all take that how it resonate. I don't know what that's about. Advice for Virgo. I'm getting 2 more shuffles, Virgo. 2 more shuffles. Alright, Virgo. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Empress in the reverse. Death. King of Swords. Something's not gonna work. It's time for somebody to let something go. Because I feel like somebody is, it's like pulling out all the stops and something's not working. Something is not working when it comes to all the stops that are being pulled. Let me see, excuse me, what this is about. Don't avoid the conflict and end up starting a war inside of yourself. I don't know who that is, who may be doing that, but definitely don't do that. It's like if something didn't work over here, don't fight it either. That's what I'm getting to. I feel like something brought someone down or brought out a lot of insecurities with somebody. And sometimes we think, well, if I love this person more, or if I if I do more, then maybe that I'll get this or I'll get that. And what it really is when you love yourself more, all that shit flows. Let me tell you what happened this morning. I decided to like adorn myself. You know, I had a show last night and I was going to wait around to have lunch with some friends, but I, you know, in trying to figure out whether or not I was waiting for that, I said, you know, I'm gonna just take my time this morning. I took a long shower. I, you know, put a little makeup on my face. I don't usually do that before I travel, especially if I'm traveling home. Normally I'm like, okay, I'll just take a shower when I get home, blah, 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 right? But something said, no, when I step out into the world, I'm finna step, whether I'm on my way home from work or going to work. So, I did that, and I took the time to, you know, really like all that, right? And I went down to breakfast at the hotel, and the lady was like, wow, what is that smell? I mean, they were serving me my coffee like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like they knew I was coming or something. And I was like, this is nice. Okay. She said, you smell so good. I was like, yeah, thank you, you know. Then I get down to the front desk to check out. They were fabulous. And this is Germany. You ain't always going to get the best customer service in Germany, honey. This is not customers always right kind of place. So, you know, they called me a taxi. I said, okay, because I had to get to the train station. When the taxi got there, let me tell you about something in Germany. You're not going to get too many nice taxi drivers. Okay? It depends on the cities, things like that. Anyway, the guy comes, he takes my suitcase and puts it in the trunk of the taxi, which is normal, you know. But what wasn't normal was that I walked around. Well, I was getting into the taxi. He comes and makes sure he opens the back door for me. He makes sure I get in, make sure my coat is all tucked into the car. And then he stretches the seatbelt out to, you know, like, put your seatbelt on. I was like, okay. So I put the seatbelt on. Then he walks around to the other side and opens the door to make sure I was okay before he got in the driver's seat to pull off. I mean, it was like overly accommodating. Almost like my driver or my man, or I don't know. It was just I felt protected. I felt appreciated. What else happened? Oh, went to the makeup store today. I did need to go makeup shopping. Some of y'all need to just we'll get there. We'll get into the moral of the story. But there was somebody in there he saw me struggling, honey. And good Judy came right on over and helped me out. And I mean, help me out. And it was very just the love that I experienced on my on my trip on the way home was like, wow, this was so nice, you know. And the way that people were looking at me, the way that the response that I got from the world because I took the time to pour into myself at the beginning of the day. Because like I said, somebody here was coming from a place, they were operating from a place of like low self-worth. And this may be something for you, Virgo. But I'm seeing, if you need to be heard, talk to somebody. There's always somebody to talk to. If you ain't got nobody to talk to, write me at theresthattarot@gmail.com. I will respond. Do not dim your light in order to accommodate other people. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Release your expectations. It's not about how much you can pour into another person. It's about how much you can pour into yourself. And I guarantee you, when you start to treat yourself like the royalty that you are, Virgo, the world just going to be showing up, opening up doors for you, just like they did for me all day long. Because I decided, you know, I'm just going to take the time to adorn myself. And I kept talking about it. Like, I just put on this Queen Elizabeth energy this morning, and it works. You know, some people call it faking the funk, or fake it till you make it, or however. It works. It works. I'll leave you with this, Virgo. Oh my God, you got the same card that Leo got. Be real, Aquarius energy. Let's read it again. That's never happened, y'all. Saw me shuffle them cards. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Where is that at? You would think I would have remembered what page it was on. Sometimes we pursue someone or something for all the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that might not even be right for us. The song that's playing right now is called Wannabe. And that always reminds me of where I wanna be. Somebody could be figuring out where they want to be, or somebody could, I mean, this being real, and then the song that's playing being Wannabe. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Journey don't tell no lies. That could be something. It's like, keep it real. Keep it mainly with you. For sure with you. Because if you real with you, you can't help but be real with everybody else. It kind of like, it's like a domino effect. I keep it real with me. The rest falls into place. So our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy chasing something that may not even be for us. This card reminds you that sometimes you need to back off a little, worry less, and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but you'll take all of the fun out of it if you spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. You might win, but it might not be a great victory. Release. Find a balance between being real and trying to please all of the people all of the time. There's a lot of people to please anyway, and you can't do it, so don't even worry about it. Yeah, some of y'all may have a Pisces in your life, because I'm hearing, I work at pleasing me because I can't please you. And that's why I do what I do. My soul flies free like a willow tree. Do we? That's a word. That's what happened to me today, Virgo. I just was like, I'm just going to make sure I'm pleased. And then everybody wanted to please me. Just out of nowhere, you know. Life goes in cycles, and that's okay. The more that you accept that, the easier this phase will be for you. Focus on making you happy. The truth empowers me and sets me free. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.